Ooh, welcome back to more Talos Principle II. Space Pickle, have a fantastic journey and adventure, my friend. I hope it is brimming. You come back brimming with new memories and stories to share. Uh, I am migraine-rific, everybody. Um, yeah. Also perpetually dehydrated, so I'll probably be taking a lot of breaks to refill this. I have almost had a whole pot of coffee today. I'm still incredibly thirsty. So, um, is that staining my lips? Ooh, I think it is. It's the fruit punch flavor of Mio, and it actually is showing up as the correct color, though a bit more vibrant. Good to drink liquids. Agreed, Cam. Agreed. I don't want dehydration making the headache worse. Um, the medicine is taking the edge off. That's for sure. Um, but it explains why I wanted to crawl into the couch and just and I got overtaken by involuntary naps earlier today. Early it says her face is a migraine. I what? What? I I have a confusion and some concerns, and I'd like to speak to your manager. Um, let's see. Uh, yeah. I don't want to jinx it, but I have another screen, pre-interview screening going on, and it's an email survey. They're doing their pre-interview screening via email survey thing, and it's straightforward, and they prefer short answers. So I know it was designed by other engineers. So, um, fingers and toes crossed for that. Um, and because I'd like to be employed again, that would be a nice thing. Um, yeah, and it's a remote position, so I would be able to work from home. Well, it's listed as remote slash hybrid, so from what I understand, it's negotiable. So, with this particular institution, when they list it that way, but we'll see. If and when I do the interviews, we shall see. So yeah, thank you, Cam. Um, Still got a bunch of irons in the fire. Uh, and I get to see the kiddos tomorrow, which is going to be nice. Um, Thank you, Roliad. Thank you. You ever get that feeling like you're just about to burp, but not? It's like stuck. I don't know. Anywho, we have robots. We're not doing a writing stream today. I don't have the. There's too much pain in the noggin region to do a writing stream today. So once again, that'll probably end up on the Thursday. I do not. I have the kids for most of the weekend. This coming weekend, I just have to take the kids back early on Sunday. So I may be doing a stream on Mother's Day. Um, so that way, because I'll have the extra time. Really, it says I have my first saltwater fish and coral arriving tomorrow. That's fantastic, Roliad. And the tank is all prepped, I assume. Uh, that Cam says Smooch and Robots. We are playing the game where you and Tom have been very much wanting these robots to smooch. So let's get over to it. We made it to the third area last time. Underneath this disturbingly gigantic star-shaped structure that looks sort of like that new proposed fusion reactor. Cam says, when you stream, will some rando come in to tell you what to do? No. Oh. So this is the prompt to tell that story, I assume, Cam. So... So, I was helping Cam set up OBS, and we did a little test stream and getting some stuff set up, and it wasn't 10 minutes into it that some rando came in to try to tell Cam how to set up all of their stuff. It was very interesting, and got very pushy about friending on Discord. And yeah, it was internet creeps are creeping. Cam says, oh yeah, so we'll see. I don't think that happens to me. Also, I have a feeling that this is part of is a puzzle signifier of some kind. Let's see if there's anything on the back of these like there was. Nope, just the same number on both sides. So let's go in and start the puzzles. So this is an inverter. It switches from blue to red. It didn't want to push me to friend, only wanted to push Cam to friend. It was surprising how that works with some people. So I selected that and then selected that because it's going to change the red to blue. It's an inverter. So yeah, just and openly mocked me actually repeatedly. Or at least seemed that way anyway. So, and this one needs red. So, yeah, it was a whole deal. It's a whole deal. There's another inverter, so that'll bring us back to red if I were to connect. Oh, there's a blue. Oh, I see. There's another. It helps when I look. Oh, poor Skippy, doesn't sound like you're doing well. How are you handling so much light being on? Now, well, as you have observed, the ring light in front of me hurts. The screens I'm mostly okay with looking at, and the overhead light's mostly okay, but the ring light hurts. I'm not gonna lie. But I enjoy being with you all on stream more than enough for that to be worth it. So, we're gonna switch from the red to blue here. But we're gonna do it over here so that it can be seen from a little bit far away. That's not what I wanted to do at all because I'm a smarty pants. I know what I'm doing. You bet they'd be cool with no ring light. That's fine. I hadn't even like consciously registered the pain from the ring light, honestly, until you asked about it. So, is this a... Alright, Cam, is this a... Please take care of my friend better than you're doing right now?
Think about New
Suggestion?
all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me... Sorry. Just some old scars.
Alright, yeah. Roliad says, you should take care of you, we can deal. I think that's what... Cam is they. Roliad, Cam is she, they. But yeah, okay, yes, okay. Alright, we'll turn off the ring light. We'll turn off the ring light. Your mother-in-law called. Oh, no worries, Roliad. No worries. So we've solved the first puzzle, and this is much more tolerable. Hey, do you have anything to say? Hey, no, that's Al. He just gave that big old speech we just listened to. So that was... Skippy needs to turn off the light. Yeah, it was hurting. So I turned off the ring light. So let's go to 2. I don't remember... What is that? What is all of that? What is all of that? Are these just like kibble? Are these just bits and bobs? Because it looks like there's a whole something over here. Oh, there is a whole something over there. But what are those things up there? They look like they have function. Maybe they don't have function. Yeah, really, you're cool. This is my whole, like, all of my eye muscles have now relaxed. So that's a good call, Cam. That's a good call. Okay, guys, I know that the thing says to go that way, but I also have exploring I can do here. So I gotta. I feel like this is the kind of place where a hand's gonna come up out of the water and lob a sword at me. Because, as we know, random women loitering about in ponds are not... Tossing swords, distributing swords are not a method for government. I mangled that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't want to go too far out. What is that? What is that? Oh, hello.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
We have another dashed line in the sky, so there's going to be another area spanning laser beam. Governments may be decided better that way these days. Are we back to number 1? We are back to number 1. Okay. That was a nice little bit of wandering. Also, we should follow, like, random paths, because those are going to lead us to extra puzzles. Like, what is this? What is this? This looks like... What is this? It's like it's half finished. Interesting. Interesting. I want in. I want inside. I want to know. I want to know, but there's no knowing here. There is only Zool. Okay, fine. We're just gonna get a whole lot of random, what looks like order out of the chaos, aren't we? 2 is that way. What's this way? Listen, but what if... Oh. Remnants of the past, discourage her.
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean.
Miranda.
And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
They were gonna go to New Jerusalem? To our city? Interesting. Oh. Text message. That is sad. I need it now. I really need to know what happened to Miranda. And if River Song had anything to do with it. It's a blue, so we're just gonna do the obvious here. Anything else interesting in here? It is at a higher elevation. I don't know if that's going to come into play later. What was the name of the puzzle? Energy maintenance. So we can take that down because we don't need that to be open anymore, right? No, just... And then we could use... Just, translate that over. Alright, we need to bring both red and blue. Well, we don't, actually. We don't actually need that at all. All we need here... Oh, wait. Oh, right, of course. It's more complicated than that. Okay. Are we bringing in red? No, we need to bring in blue. Alright, so what I need to do then is... that... Well, no, that's also not going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do instead... That's just going to give us more red, right? Which we don't actually need at this point. Oh, we need to... Okay, we need to reverse it. I see. So we need to do this and this. And then set it here. Set it there. And then we need to do this and this. And set that there. And then we can take this out. And we can change the red to blue. Like that. No. No, just this one. There we go. Kitty's story is sad. Absolutely. Oh, new interface content available. Cat sitting advice. Speaking of cats, so I'm cat sitting Yakut's cat Bruce, and he keeps peeing on my charging pod. Is there anything I can do to prevent this? Atal says clean it very thoroughly, so not a single trace of smell remains. I know it's hard without the ability to smell, but we do have some cleaning agents that should do the trick. Contact me on private if you need a list. I want to make sure Bruce isn't distressed by something. Cats don't like being moved from their territory. Maybe it would be easier if you just moved him back to Yakut's place and fed him there. Yakut says, no, Bruce is just a bastard. He loves peeing on anything electrical, chewing on cables, and generally just breaking stuff. This is normal, and I warned you, Pellegrino. I could have given him to Neith. She's used to him. Pellegrino says, but he's so fuzzy, and I love him. Atal says, cats. So, cats are a thing. Future cat. Miranda.
When we go to New Jerusalem...
Oh, I can replay them.
Why?
Nope. Okay. Okay. So, but also if I go to the map, so we've got 2 out of the 3 lasers going to the one side of the pyramid, the megastructure, this side. But I'm thinking that, yeah, each side has them. And so each of these sections of 3 needs to be completed on all 4 sides before we're going to get into the megastructure. And we're working on this one right now. Waffles! How goes it, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I am glad to see you. Huh. I have suffered from migraines since that I can recall, since my first honeymoon. It was when I had the first migraine that I remember. So 3 is this way, and so that would have been early 2000s. You know, about when Sniper was born. Oh, is that the end of it? Is that the end of it right there? Wait, but there's no thing. Oh, there is a thing. It's just hidden. That means one of the puzzles nearby is going to power it. This one right here is going to power it. Is that the one we're doing next? Oh, Byron, Cam, it's Byron. Tell me about New Alexandria.
We made 2 fatal mistakes in New Alexandria. One was trusting the texts of our ancestors without thinking for ourselves. The other was giving up instead of doubling down. Letting the tragedy define our future.
Yeah, Cam, we were in Toronto on the first, I can't remember which was first. We went to Niagara Falls and we went to Toronto. My first wife and I for our honeymoon. And we traveled everywhere by train. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I can't smooch Byron. I cannot smooch Byron. The day that we rode the subway in Toronto, which was the thing I was looking forward to most, the subway to the Royal Ontario Museum, like that was That was my big day, but that day I woke up with an excruciating headache that messed with my vision. It messed with my stomach. It was a migraine. I just didn't know what it was at the time. Yes, Toronto is incredibly chill. My only complaint is that everything closes so early in Toronto. But it is kind of a clean New York. I mean, the subways were fucking immaculate. And the food was so good and so cheap. It was so good. What, the closing early is a Canada thing? Alright, so this thing that we need to do the linky link with is puzzle 3, which happens to be our next puzzle. Do we have any markings? Any circular markings on the outside? I don't see any. This one is called There and Back Again. That's a Hobbit reference. So we're just going to do the obvious thing and use the connector here. Is it going to give us another tool? It sort of is, but also what the hell? Oh, god damn it. Alright, so that's... Wow. Just... Okay. Alright then. So... So I can do... Select that and put that there. So that's going to output red. But if... Actually, you know what? I need the connector. But the connector... It's keeping... The connector's keeping the door open. Is the problem. And eventually it's going to have to be green for that. Oh, and there's a robot statue in there. Interesting. Interesting. So if I take... Oh, that's... Okay, I could do this. But that's not going to keep the door open. Oh, no. What I want to do to start out with is go from that. How dare you? Okay. There we go. Now I can take... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. I see what has to happen here. I think. Is that this has to move here. And then I can go here and do this maybe over to... No, it's still in the way. What if I did this? Still in the way. What if I did this? There. Now I can take this out because that's keeping that going. And I can do this, and that, and that. And I could take this. There we go. And then I could take this blue here and convert it to red. Boom. And now I've got an RGB converter, which will convert one of them to green, but I don't remember which one. Let's hope it's red. If it's red, it's going to be easy, but it's probably not going to be that easy. No. No, that converts it. Oh, I need both coming in. That's right, I need to both. Okay, so we need to put this like here. And then I need to... take this guy and feed in blue to it. There we go. Waffle says, do you know why you get them? You don't have to go into detail, just wondering. I've had migraines since age 11. My neurologist, no, I don't know. I know that it's related to a lot of different things. It's probably the factors are my blood pressure, stress. Those are the two major ones, but I also have sensitivity to air pressure fluctuations. So if the air pressure fluctuates a lot, my brain goes, ha ha ha, no. And then I get a migraine. So, okay. Oh, that's right. Now that that's done, we need to also, where is the rock? There it is. But I'm going to guess we need the green to go out there. So let's take this. So we can keep all the connections. That's fine. Where is the... There it is. Add that. And then maybe here. Okay. So now... we have lit up the dashed line with green. And this is an extra puzzle. This is not this is not part of the normal puzzle sequences. This is one of the bonus puzzles that several of the islands have had. Or I should say the second area had one of these. It bounces off of that. Okay. Which we found earlier and had the dude in it. And now it's going over here. Over by our entrance area. This is where our tram came in. You can see we're lighting up the archway. It's got the Artemis owl in the center. What the hell? Which puzzle is it? Oh, this is one of the golden puzzles. Okay. Getting back is going to be so weird and maybe not as fun, but that's fine. So then we follow it all the way out here. My goodness, there's so much to this place. All of these areas are so huge and so detailed. Is this were we earlier? No, this is another one. This is another memory. Is it Miranda?
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Okay, well, Miranda is officially awesome. Alright, so from there has so far been another statue, a statue within view that has a receptacle symbol on it. But it could honestly be anywhere where that can be seen. There it is. There it is. I think that's it. Yep. It's got the receptacle symbol on the top. Oh no. Oh no, it's a Pandora one. Angelmont, hello. Zaliser, hello. It's not No Man's Sky. Why would you think it's not No Man? Did I accidentally put the category as No Man? No, it's Talos Principles. Alistair, what the hell? Yeah, so this is gonna be a Pandora puzzle. She's gonna be angry. Oh, what's that? But also, usually there is a puzzle area between the two. It could be 6 over there. If I can see the statue from 6, and I can see that from 6, I'll be able to bounce it back into the puzzle area and back out again. And then that'll complete the puzzle. Oh, you're just being a shit. Okay, Zaliser. Okay. Also, every area has 2 bonus puzzles. Well, at least so far, every area has had 2 bonus puzzles. And those go towards unlocking the doors of the golden puzzles. Oh, there's a data pad over there. Let's take the forest route just in case there's like hidden stuff from the ancient past in here. Like that tricycle we found, or the radiator, or the tank. Lithosphere.
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt. I feel it is a mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us. When witnessing this triumph of entropy, we should aspire to a warrior spirit. Even a kind of hate of the past and its failures that will never allow such a thing to happen again.
That's hate? Really? You're espousing hate? That worries me. Angelmot says, dude, you are all over my game. You showed up as one of the helpers I had to awaken for when I need help on the hard... So yeah, Angelmot, it takes, I believe since we are Steam friends, it does that. Because it takes the Steam friends and links them that way. Oh, I found another statue. This one is the Sphinx. It's showing me where a thing is that I need to go and maybe do. There's the dude that we saw on the way into the area, and obviously there's the big old mega structure. Cool. Cool. The Sphinx and her puzzles. That guy has a healthy attitude towards life. But I'm glad that I could end up showing up and being of help or irritation. I'm happy either way, honestly, Angelmot. But you know, that's me. So this game just keeps getting more pretty, and I'm honestly starting to get just like, I'm amazed by it. Oh, hello. This is a familiar type of structure I have seen before. Anything special going on here? No, just a thing? Just a thing. Okay. Eventually also we'll stumble upon a hidden lab, I think. Which is this? Which is this? Where's the number for this one? We did this one. Are we back to 1? No, this is 2. Alright, I guess we'll move on to number 4 then. We'll follow the directions to number 4. I figured that's how it was happening. It's just really funny. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff I enjoyed greatly when I saw my friends show up and then strangers also show up. Oh, there's another one. We missed this one. Founding 3. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 42. We broke ground on the first... 42 is a good day. We broke ground on the first permanent structures today. A large hall that will eventually be converted into a performance and exhibition space. My idea. Although for now we'll use it as a workshop. It's strange, this place. There's a lot of open space, and I didn't think that I would find it so unusual. But I suppose we all spent more time at the dam than was originally planned, and now it's difficult to get used to not having that low ceiling over our heads. It's probably just me. Byron loves being outside and is always volunteering for scavenging missions. Lifthrasir usually tags along, although he seems more fascinated with observing nature and various weird creatures. At night, I sometimes catch myself standing by the door, not because I have guard duty, just watching the stars. It's oddly comforting to think that they've always been there, that they watched our ancestors standing where I now stand. Message fragment. From Miranda to 5358. We finished setting up the external site at the lake. The area is so stunning. We forgot about the experiment for a while and went for a long walk. The ways in which all the different aspects of nature interact with each other are endlessly fascinating to me. And the sheer variety... Kev, thank you for that sub! It's not taco time for me. It's migraine time for me. But I had pad thai for dinner. I did not have tacos. So it was a Thai Tuesday, not a Taco Tuesday. Even on a simple green meadow. Sadly, we then stumbled onto the carcass of a deer that had been torn apart by wolves. Must have suffered enormously, and thinking about that made me feel truly terrible. There is so much pain in nature. Ecosystem engineers. Cutting down swaths of trees for their building projects, thoughtlessly causing radical changes to large environments and forcing local species to adapt to their artificial habitats. These are the traits of a species of intelligent, industrious, and extremely impactful ecosystem engineers. Humans? No, I'm talking about beavers. Like us, beavers transform their environments via building, and their actions have real consequences, creating vast wetlands that some species thrive in, while others die. Human activity is very similar. We too are ecosystem engineers, and we too benefit some species while harming others. Everything about this is completely natural, including the damage to other species. After all, that's what competition and evolution is all about. Those species that adapt to the ecosystems we create will, over the coming millennia, become the core of a new biodiversity. And so evolution runs its course. If we don't like the result, if we think that some species should be preserved despite being outcompeted, well, that's anything but natural. It is, however, very human. Miranda says, it's fascinating how so much of what we do is common in animals, but furthered enormously by our intelligence and our ability to remember. Through us, the universe strives to a greater level of complexity. But does the universe have the capacity to strive for anything? We must be careful to avoid projecting human values onto the cosmos. Whoever was here with Miranda. Interesting. Okay. So we keep going, I guess. Oh, hey. Yakut. Here's 4. There's the Sphinx. There's the Sphinx statue we were just at. All right. We're gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna pause to go get some more beverage, so that I can stay hydrated. Refraction. Ooh. All right. So we've got a blue. We've got the modifier. What is it called again? The inverter. And we got more inverters in there. So what we're going to do, obviously first, is use the inverter and open up that one. And take a tour in here. We've got an inverter here. Got a red source through the bars. We can't use that. Got an inverter here that we can't take out. Interesting. It's blue, so we need to... If we invert it twice, we go blue to blue in the end. So... But that's red. So we can take this other inverter here. If we need to, we can double invert it, I guess, like that. This seems a little weird. Honestly. We need that red to come out, be sent this way. So, that's not helping. So what we also need to do is... How are we going to do that? So if we do this... Great. What if... Because we need to keep that door open. What was this called again? Refraction. Okay. We need to keep this door. Can we? We cannot keep it open from the inside. Okay, we have to keep it open this way. But that also means... Nope, that's not what I wanted. That, and that. Alright, so this is... oh, that's... Oh, wait. How was... Oh, I see. It switches once it connects. Alright, so now we can take this off. That's outputting blue now. So we want this blue, and we'll change it to red here. And we'll do it right here in front. And now we can take this and get the red that's being output, switch it to blue. And there we go.
Not bad, 1K.
Nice. Little things like these little doohickeys. Oh! New interface content available. Places of longing, Paris. Paris was an ancient city, sometimes called the City of Light, one of the great capitals of the world, home to tradition and innovation alike. It was the birthplace of one of the greatest revolutions in history, The moment that gave birth to modernity in all its glories and horrors alike. This is Ethelvok. The spirit of freedom that was born here, although it was suppressed by enemies and traitors, never entirely faded, and it lived on in the minds of artists for many generations. Maybe something of that spirit still remains in us. Interesting. Okay. We did it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go get another beverage. Oh, that was a feline. Alright, you guys have a good time. Maybe stretch your leg. Oh, hi, Sniper! The tortoise is on its back, Skipford. Why aren't you helping it? So anyway, I'm going to go get some more beverage, and I'll be right back. It is not... Oh, dear. What the hey? Oh, my God, game. What is happening? Is someone joining in? What just hit me? Seriously, 6 minutes? When he said he moved it far away, he was not kidding. Fan puzzles. Those are a breeze. Oh my God! Someone reward JMSR right now. Right now. Needs to. Someone needs. Oh, so this turns on the fan. I did it. Oh, I thought I did it. Gonna go in and get it. Gonna go in and get it. I'm clapping for no reason. Thank goodness Moser's not here. That would have been clipped. If I do this, and then I do this. Yep, that did it. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get... What in the Hades am I even trying? Where's my bees? This is insane! So I have refilled my beverage. Sniper, what tortoise? Are you talking about a tortoise in the game? Are we talking figurative tortoises? What's happening right now? I am slow to process due to migraine, Sniper, so you're going to have to give me some actual leading questions or answers here, because I don't know shit. It's the Voight Kampf test to determine if you're a replicant, and since you're playing this robot and all. Oh, from Blade Runner. Well, I know plenty of humans that wouldn't flip it over, so... Five is this way. Okay. Where is... I did not determine which puzzle. I think it's either 5 or 6. I think that has the. What's this way? Oh, it's one of the triangle puzzles. This is one of the extras. Nice. Let's do this one. Also, what's behind it? I mean, that is behind it, but that is everywhere. So What is that? What is that? Well, we found the lab. And we found the other puzzle that we'll need to eventually do the thing with. Very cool. Very cool, but let's go in the lab. We found the hidden lab, you guys.
Every site we've investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technology.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
True. But just because we don't understand the connection, that doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is two things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works or what causes it.
Maybe Miranda can tell us.
Sure, if we can find her. So far, not a whole lot of luck on finding Miranda. You're doing great, Cam. Thanks, Cam. She's in your house. Taking your stuff. These stairs are laid out in the most odd of ways. Same with the platforms. I can help with this. Light causes reflections. Thanks, Sniper. Cam says, what we have here is a failure to communicate with Miranda. I mean, you're not wrong. Do you have a migraine currently? Yes, Sniper. Yes, I do. Thank God none of these are Dells. Okay. Yeah, I do. What in the absolute fuck? Man, you are braver than I to be sitting up straight. I don't get... Like, if it was that bad, Sniper, I wouldn't be doing it. It's not fair. I mean, they're mostly solid, but they do seem to be oddly magnetic. Ferrofluid is a magnetic fluid. Izzy. Yeah, it could be magnets. The end draft. After a lifetime dedicated to the written word, I'm faced with a task I could never have expected. Writing an epitaph not only for myself, but for my species. In the unlikely event that Alexandra Drennan is successful, and one day someone reads this, what meaningful insights can I share into this strange phenomenon that is humanity? I've spent days thinking about it, but now I'm running out of time. So I'll set down the one thought that I simply can't shake. It didn't have to be this way. With more time, we could have found a cure. With a few political victories, we could have been prepared. Change any factor, even by a little, and we would have made it. This isn't divine punishment. It's just dumb luck. Blah, 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 blah. I'm reaching for something here, but I don't know what it is. Forgiveness? Grace? Acceptance? No. I hate the idea of accepting this. Hope, maybe. I feel like this story is unfinished. Maybe it should be. No epitaphs for humanity. I pray Drennan is right. Miranda says, it didn't have to be this way. And yet it was. And then there's another comment. Charon. From 51 Tales by Lord Dunsany. Charon leaned forward and rode. All things were one with his weariness. It was not with him a matter of years or of centuries, but of but of wide floods of time, and an old heaviness and a pain in the arms that had become for him part of the scheme that the gods had made, and was of a piece with eternity. If the gods had even sent him a contrary wind, it would have divided all time in his memory into two equal slabs. So gray were all things always where he was, that if any radiance lingered a moment among the dead, on the face of such a queen perhaps as Cleopatra, his eyes could not have perceived it. It was strange that the dead nowadays were coming in such numbers. They were coming in thousands, where they used to come in 50s. It was neither Charon's duty nor his wont to ponder his grey soul why these things might be. Ponder in his grey soul why these things might be. Charon leaned forward and rode. Then no one came for a while. It was not usual for the gods to send no one down from earth for such a space, but the gods knew best. Then one man came alone, and the little shade sat shivering on a lonely bench, and the great boat pushed off. Only one passenger, the gods knew best. And great and weary Charon rode on and on beside the little, silent, shivering ghost. And the sound of the river was like a mighty sigh that grief in the beginning had sighed among her sisters, and that could not die, like the echoes of human sorrow failing on earthly. This is a run on earthly hills, but was as old as time and the pain in Charon's arms. Then the boat from the slow gray river loomed up to the coast of Dis, and the little silent shade, still shivering, stepped ashore. And Charon turned the boat to go wearily back to the world. Then the little shadow spoke that had been a man. "I am the last," he said. No one had ever made Charon smile before. No one before had ever made him weep. Miranda says there is an obvious and perhaps intended interpretation that this is the end of humanity, and the last shadow is the last human to live. But another interpretation is equally possible, that humanity has achieved immortality, and the last shadow is the last human to die. I prefer the latter. Noma Project. Trial 803, version 0.08, unsuccessful. Same problem as with Trial 108. Repeated all calculations. Same result. Weird. Trials 804 to 891. Experiment modified to gain further insights into unexpected error. Inconsistent results. Trials 892 to 937. Simultaneous trials affecting each other via unknown mechanism. What is going on here? Interesting. We're going to have some magnet thing that we're going to do at the next place that's going to help us with puzzles. That's usually what this kind of stuff is showing us. But now, my compatriots have more data and more information on this technology. Troz, your face is an interpretation. Bam, nailed it. Hi, Troz. But it looks like what ferrofluid looks like when it's attracted to something. That's true. That's true. So we found the lab. And you may notice now on our map that the lab portion is red here. So we need to go back to that triangle puzzle and solve that. It was this way. Was it over here? Yeah, because I saw it. Is it this one? No, this is 6. Okay. So it was further this way? Because it was the... What caught my eye were those things. So it's back this way. There it is. How goes iRobot? Talos Principle II goes quite well. I'm having a blast with this game. What is it? What is it? Oh, this is the way we came in. Okay. Alright, so transposition. We have an inverter. We have a jammer. A Jiminy jammer. We've got a blue receptacle here. We've got bullshit over there. So we need... It's blue, so we're not going to be able to use that for now. So let's Jiminy jam that. We've got a connector. Another doorway with a drill, no less. Interesting. This is the only spot that really I've seen so far that's drillable. Okay, so I need to get that door open to get the drill out. I see, and it needs red. It needs red. We can do that because there's blue right here. So we go over here. Oh no, that's gonna be... like... yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. Alright, that's not... So, let's instead, better idea, jam that one. And then do the blue. We can't do the blue, can we? Because we've only got the one. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself, I think, is the thing here. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. It's going to be a physical cage this time. So this... it needs to be blue. Do we have a red? It's a red receptacle. Do we have a red? We don't. Okay. Blue. Gonna work with that down. Oh, but I can, okay. So if we do this, and we do this, right, and then we can take the jammer, and we jam that. Now we can take the jammer away, it stays open, and we can jam that one. Okay. And now we can pull the drill out. And we can do that. And we can put this guy here. Take this guy, do this, and connect to that. Right? That seems like a thing we can do. And then we can pick this up. Keep that connection, and maybe if we're lucky, oh, alright, so that's not gonna work. I need another. Okay, so why this? Oh, silly me. We've got oh no, that doesn't. Now I still can't get across that way, so I have to use the. Take this. Okay. Notch in this. Oh, almost. Okay. But that's pretty easily done. I just move this out this way. Oh, and then I have to do the thing again. Okay. But the line shows it's going to connect. Oh, there's a blue one on this side too? Oh. Shit. Well, actually, no, that's fine. I just take this. No, because that's going to be red. Ugh. Alright, so there's something I'm missing. That's probably why that ladder's there. So that's gonna do red. But I need blue. So if I move... I can't move that, can I? Not very much. I can move it like out. Yeah, not very much. I'm gonna do this thing again. So what if we brought this Doofenshmirtz through to the other side? We brought this Doofenshmirtz through to that side. Because then we could just simplify this a bit. That should still hit. Yeah, and then just... Yeah, and then it opened up. We did it! We did it! That one was pretty complicated. It's creaky.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
What? Oh, North Survey. That's... Send the drone to have a look at another puzzle cluster, but it seems they remain inactive. Okay, or until the transport system goes online. Interesting. That's very wintry. But yeah, so now we've finished one of the triangle puzzles, and you'll see here on our map that one of the triangle puzzles has lit up. No, there are gold puzzles which are behind the golden gates, and those, every time you solve a triangle puzzle, another dot opens up on the golden gates. So once you, also that one of the triangles goes dark here. So you need to solve, as far as I understand it, all of the hidden puzzles, all the triangle ones, to get to the golden door puzzles. And each of these lands has a golden door puzzle. So I'm guessing, like, you have to solve all of the triangle puzzles to get it across every area to get into the golden door puzzles. Alright, 5 is next. Okay. Is 5 where we're going to be seeing the... I don't see the green line. Okay, maybe it's 6. Imprisoned. Oh. I ran right into the wall. Alright, turn that switch on. But what does that do? Oh! Interesting. Alright, so... So like that one will go to that one. But what do we even need the other ones for? Where are the... I don't see any other, like... Let me go back here. And that opens that up, but now we're trapped. We can't get to it. And as soon as we do that, of course, it turns it off. So we need to set up a chain reaction for when we're outside. But to do what? Like, I don't understand. There's no other receptacles. I don't... Like, what am I missing here? Oh, there's the other receptacle. Alright, so... How would that even work? Oh, through there. So it would go like this. And like this. Okay, so that should... As soon as I switch this... Uh-oh. It's okay, they're crossing the streams. That's fine. That's fine. Instead of coming from that, then let's go from that. Let's do this. That seems like a better idea. Though I don't know why I would even need to... Oh, that's red. No, okay, that does not help. That's blue. Okay. So if I do this to this, to this, and I do, so this should then, oh, that's not if it's going through a wall. So this is going to trigger this, which will open the door and allow the red through. But the red's going to cut things off. Oh, but the red's going to get stopped too. Feck. Hmm. What's the puzzle called again? Imprisoned. Yeah, that makes sense. That opens that. How do we do this without crossing the streams, as it were? Can it be done without crossing the streams? So if this is, the incoming is red, outgoing is blue. So that is blue. In is red, out is blue. Out is blue. Okay. Is it, it's still gonna cross. If the incoming is red, is blue, then the outgoing is gonna be red, which we don't want. Mike, hello. No fish is here, Mike, but I will give you a couple of Arcanis. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Welcome on in. Wait. There's not another... It doesn't need both in there, does it? Okay, no, it just needs the blue. This is gonna cross streams. This is not gonna... If I understand this correctly, this is just gonna cross streams. And they'll interrupt each other. Like that's on, yeah. It's just crossing streams. If I could set it on top of something, that would change it, but that's not the way this needs to go. That is not the way this needs to go. What if... Those are the only two we've got. Yeah, that's not going to work because it'll cut it off this way. Okay. Mike says, perfect. I was just fishing to harass Trozjet if he was still here. Nice. Nice. Interesting. What am I missing? Is there another way to get that in there? No, we don't need any red except for the ones that we switched to. There's no way to actually... Nope, it stays. Okay. Like, I can't... Like... Yeah, then it just does it here. That's not useful. Huh. What if... Oh, that's still gonna... How did I have that working before? Just like that. What? What's it hitting? It's hitting that wall over there. That's red. So that's not helpful. Connecting it that way isn't helpful. But this is blue. We don't want it to be blue. We want it to be incoming to be red. But how and why and how? Okay. Celsius says, "Oh yeah, my favorite thing about Twitch." Oh, good night, Cam. Good night, Cam. Have good mosh pitting. Celsius says, "Oh yeah, my favorite thing about Twitch is how when the stream starts stuttering and unpausing doesn't work, you have to reload the page and then bam, another ad." Yeah, it's almost like they're doing it on purpose to make you watch more ads. So, what I want to happen, I want to trigger this to open, but I want this is going to turn the red to blue, but I want the blue to what do I want the blue to do? Oh, what if... What if? What if? Bam. Ah ha ha! Now that's keeping it open. And now we've got blue output. So I can do this. It didn't have to be automatic. I didn't have to have it all done, like trigger itself from behind the thing. I just needed to solve the one thing behind to open up the prison, so to speak. Now that we've done that, is this the one in view of everything else? The green one? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Oh wait, there's the green line. don't think this is the one that's in view of the necessary stuff, though. Oh, maybe it is. Let's... No, there's the statue there. And it's got to be on that other way. So this was... Which one was this? Five. 6 is this way. So this is overthinking the solution? That doesn't sound like Skipford. It freaking does. It absolutely... What are you on about? Of course it freaking does. Here's 6. Hidden. Great. That's great. I love everything about that. Also, I believe, yep, this is the one, I think, where we're going to redirect from there to there once we're finished with 6. But it also has this statue in it, which is a nice hint. So, we need 2 weights. So we need to free some stuff. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So we've got blue there. Got a repeater here. Where's the receptacle? Here's a red one. So what we want to do then is to start out with bring that down. What does that do for us? Now we could move this out, but if we did that, then this would turn off. So shit. Now what? Now we need to bring... Can't bring that inside because if we need to connect it to that guy from over here. Oh, through there. Yeah, that's gonna be easy. Why though? What is that gonna do? That's gonna power... Oh, I need both of those? Weird. Okay. So if I do this... Doink. I do this. And I do this. Oh. Because I do this and I do this. Oh, and this, and this, and this. There we go. Which means now I can take this. Now what does that do? So that means now I can move this. And that stays open, which allows me to do what? This one again? No. Well, what the hell? Maybe it's the other way. So if I do this and this, then I can take this one out. But I can't get to the other from here. What in the fraggedy... Alright, so what... If I do it... Oh, I see. I do this. What the hell? The hell? That's crossing the beams, that's why. So I need to go here, and here, and here. Now I can move this. This to here. Which does what for me? It lets me move. Oh, I see. No. I need... Why did I even need this force field down? I don't understand. God damn it. Oh, I needed... Try this again. What the fuck? So it's just my problem with these games is not that I don't enjoy them, but the profanity I utter while solving them is usually not fit for anyone's ears. You say that like it's a problem, Zalisar. I don't understand. I forgot to connect to that. I need to connect to all three. Temporary power first, then permanent power, and then yoink. So now that's set up from there. I can now move this one to keep that open. Here. Okay, so now I can move this one. That door remains open. I can do that one and that one. But I also need to be able to do that one. Oops. There we go. Now I can move this one out here. Put the thing on there. Get over there and then put the thing on there. And then push the button! Yay! New refreshing interface. What did I get? The Garden, new poem. Walk in the garden without fear as stars swirl across the sky, and I stand amongst the tall lilies, who lift their faces to the passing eons. Here I will do no harm, and no harm will come to me, for at last my long journey is over, and I am home. This is my new favorite of yours, I think, although maybe Step by Step Towards the Nightingales might still win out. Let's say it's a tie. The words are definitely beautiful, but to me it seems like a poem about death. It is about death! I also feel that it's about death. Interesting that both you and Oriana had the same response. I've never thought of the poem as being about death. To me, it was about New Jerusalem. But what you're saying makes sense. By limiting our growth, we accept that one day our story will be over. But that is so bad. But is that so bad if it was a good story? Acceptance of death is wisdom. We should rage against death, not accept it. We're practically immortal. I think we should rage against death, not accept it. Interesting. There is something poetic about that. Thank you for your thoughts, everyone. I really appreciate them. You can see we're filling out more of these as we go. But now we have another thing to do. Now that we've gotten that, let's grab this. We have... You're not going to... Target that one. And then... Where is the statue? Where's the statue? Oh, there it is. So I need to be back here. Okay. Oh my God, what are you doing here? Oh, ah! I don't know why I keep doing this, but I keep doing this. Nope. So it needs to be farther back? What? I kept it. Okay. What if we went here? There we go. There we go.
False idols are worshipped not because they are idols, but because they are false. True idols are rejected because the truth is feared.
Raging against death is definitely one of those activities that has no downsides. I agree. All right, we've got 1 out of 1 Lost Labs, 1 out of 2 stars. There's that other one, the Sphinx's puzzle, we still have to do. We have 2 more main puzzles to do. Excuse me. Dad sneeze. And we have 1 more triangle puzzle to do. And so let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is 7's our next one, in fact. Look at that. Look at that. We did stuff and things, by the way, you guys. I don't know if you noticed, but we've done a lot of stuff. Backward propagation. That sounds like my life. Interesting. How dare! So, I mean, if I just do that. Interesting. Interesting. So that needs a red, which means it needs a blue input. Do we have a blue input over here somewhere? No, we have a red input. But we also have 2 of these. Oh, that's not... need to be like here. And that's great. Oh, I can't even get across... Hold on. Backward progression, it says. So, we need to do this. We need to do this. Like that. And that works. Unfortunately now, but as soon as I step off, that's not going to work anymore. I'm pretty sure that if I do this, it's still not going to work. Yeah. So, we need to find a better way. This is interesting. Also, those shutters are interesting. Do those shutters open up? What we need to do this is a red source. This is blue, right? So if we do this and we feed that with, but we also, I don't know if this is going to work because of the angles. Yeah, the angles definitely make that not work. Also, alright. So let's put this back on the thing. Can of course, no, we can't bring that through, obviously. Burk. Okay. Oh, I see. I think I see. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What am I doing here? That's going to feed itself at that point, right? That's just going to feed itself. So what? Once we get it going, it's just going to feed itself. So all we have to do and it's still going. So now we take this off, do this. We may have to do this a couple more times because we are going to have to move this. Actually, we may not have to move that. I should be able then to do this. Connect to that as incoming, outgoing, and outgoing. Just by this. And now that stays off. And we did it! Yay!
That was very smart, 1K.
Thank you, Yaku!
I didn't mean to sound surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
You said that line before, man. You said that line before. I do like the music. Thank you, Izzy. So one more regular puzzle to do. What are we at? It's almost time, so we'll do one more regular puzzle, and then afterwards we'll figure out what to do for that end one. 8 is this way. Why is 8 not blinking? Why is the gate blinking instead of 8? Oh, because we did the triangle puzzle. But we still want to do 8. I guess we go this way for 8. So technically we could go to the gate now and open up the stuff because the triangle puzzles count. But I want to do this. Positional interchange. We've got a hexahedron and a fan. Alright, so we need a blue source. And this is absolutely, yeah, weighing that down. Which we could replace with a hexahedron. Holy crap, this one is complicated. Okay. Blue source. Okay, so that's... So what I just do, I do this. I grab the blue source and I put it back down. I go over here. I grab the blue source. I attach it to that. I put it up there. That is not what I'm supposed to do, apparently. Okay. Okay! I get it. Calm down. That... I don't know why that fan's there, but okay. Oh. Weird. Okay, so that output would also... But it's gonna get cut off. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Quit it. Okay, so that one's getting cut off. Why is... Oh, so I need to move that. But to move that, I need to put something else in there. It's just... That's so funny. Which means I need to bring this out. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How would I do that? How would I do that? Okay. What was the title of the puzzle? Positional interchange. Wait a minute. I can't get in there to mess with it though. So what if we do this, that, and that? Put it up there, go out here. It's still not. What's happening to this blue input? No, what's happening to the... Why is that not being used as an... Oh, because it's angled too deeply. It's not working at all. Okay, so that's not a good... Okay, it doesn't work. Interesting. So I need... drops that. Okay. Oh. That's going to be red. Oh, you know what? That's fine, though. That's fine, though. Now what's stopping it? Is it the same problem? There we go. Now, if I take this out, okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Well, crap. But maybe... that will work. Which means... good. Okay. So now this one needs to... that's not going to work either. Actually, at this point, that doesn't matter. But this one... oh no! What have I done? I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. All right. Oh, heh. What? Oh, my God. There. There we go. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's supposed to switch to red. That's right. Okay, so I need to put it in this one. And I need to put it in this one and this one. Now I need to figure out how to get that last red one done. And you'd think it would be from here, but apparently from here means that it crosses too many boundaries. it does. Positional interchange. So, what if... Oops. I can't connect from that to here. And that's gotta be blue. Just switch into there. Okay, now that's working. Is there a place to move this where that would work better? What? Oh. Not if it blocks the other stuff. Yeah, over here doesn't make sense either, because it's going to hit the wall. Still hitting the wall. Ah! Okay. So... Can I? I want to bring that in, but I can't bring that in. So there has to be another way to... Well, there is. There is another way. And now I can do this. So what I need is that one, and that one, and that one. That's all I need left, right? That's it. Or... Oh yeah, because that angle's gotta be... Damn it. What, maybe here? No. Good night, Izzy. Good night, Izzy. Talos says, Twitch video compression really does not like lasers, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. Indeed. Indeed. Also, the quick motions I'm doing, I'm sure, aren't helping a whole lot. So... I can't put this up there. Getting the blue and changing it to red for all the red. So all the red is handled now. What if I took this down? I would need to turn this off, but that's fine. And I change the incoming red to blue. And I do that. Let's do this. Okay. Let's pick this up. And we did it! We did it. We just had to change what the top one was doing once we had the rest of it established. We had to shift dependencies. Alright! We did it! All 8. Yeah, music. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Alright, let's head over to the gate. Which is this way? Maybe not. Where is the gate, really, when you think about it? What's this? Oh, that's puzzle number 1. Okay. Oh, I should have gone up above. Okay. That's fine. What is this? What is this structure? There's the thinking guy. I think the thing was pointing at this. Something over here. Anywho, we'll have to line that up later. But here we go. And now it's gonna let me do stuff. I have to go around now. That's fantastic. But anywho, you've been watching. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipForJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m., sometimes even when I have a migraine, and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipForJ, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch a playthrough for game and assuming number 1 I finish a game, number 2 game can be finished. If you'd like to support me, you can sub here, get those emotes, and get rid of those ads. Or you can head on over to my coffee at ko-fi.com/SkipForJ and buy me a coffee. I love coffees. I love them. Or you could check out my writery goodness at davidmcrampton.com, where my fiction is available in both dead tree and electronic form. Alright, Cav. We'll give you your jumping jacks, Cav. That's fine. We'll give Kev his jumping jacks, because Kev has spent the requisite number of coffee beans for jumping jacks. And so he shall receive the jumping jacks. The jacks who jump. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, Kev. 5 jumping jacks. Do 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 do. Where my writery goodness is available. Was that fun? No, not with a migraine. It was not fun, Kev. Both of it. Oh, sorry. Let's try squats instead, he says. Let's try squats instead, he says. Okay, Kev. Okay, Kev. We'll try squats instead, Kev. Okay, Kev. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats for Kev. Okay. Do. You can also check out my webcomic at fofcomic.com. You can also purchase paper issues of it there. And remember, even when you got a migraine, you're awesome. And you've got this.